Well, I am Prasanna Kumar Mandava from Masters of Professional Accounting. I am doing this assignment with my friend Shiva Prasad. We are only a two people group. My article is strategic marketing and strategic asset pricing. Yeah. Now, coming to the content of the assignment, firstly, introduction and then assumptions of asset pricing model. After the theoretical analysis, fourth one is empirical performances, and finally I conclude with the conclusion. Coming to the strategic marketing, uh, it is a way by which a firm effectively differentiates itself from its competitors by capitalizing on its strengths to better value of customers than competitors. And then strategic marketing has a fundamental goal of increasing uh, sales and achieving a sustainable competitive advantage. Marketing strategy includes all basic short term and long term activities in the field of marketing uh, that deal with the analysis of strategic initial situation. Then coming to the strategic asset pricing, uh, assets that are needed by an entity in order to maintain its ability to achieve future outcomes. That is the main thing. Then, yeah, coming to the introduction, the asset pricing is such a thing that helps a uh, finance company to assess what will be the perfect assessment style to get the do the what is better profit maximization to better outcomes. That is the thing. The companies, what they do is to appoint a pricing manager. He firstly process the multi-factor model with the three or two four multi-factor models, but the most terrible of all determines the setback upon which asset model pricing element should work out. Yeah. Yeah, secondly, I would like to discuss about the assumptions of asset pricing model. In finance, the general asset pricing theory is APT. APT is abbreviated as arbitrage pricing theory, and nowadays mostly CAPM, capital model pricing theory, is taken as an Um, initiative. It is also theoretically appreciated and practically fine in working. Uh, it works with the help of a few assuming formulas, and this formula is helps by the controlling of the price with the help of the and developing a new CAPM. Uh, the formula upon which it is based upon is E of Ri minus Rf by beta I is equals to E of Rm minus Rf. Then it can be derivated as E of Ri is equals to Rf plus beta I into E of Rm minus Rf, whereas whereas E of Ri is expected return of the capital asset, Rf is referred as a risk factor rate, and beta I, this helps in the return of expected asset, and beta I is can be derivated from covariant of Ri and Rm by variance of Rm, and E of Rm is the expected market's return. E of Rm minus Rf is also known as risk premium. Uh, Thus, we find this equation from the relation of the risk premium. E of Rm minus Rf is equals to beta 1 into R into Rf minus Rm. Then we can get the formula, and um, in building the model after implementing building the model. After implementing portfolio model, this helps in understanding the cross section, that is marketing management and the portfolio market uh, integration as well. The company to know what will be the step to be taken, makes the risk based approach to the implementations uh, and CAPM asset pricing with the risk of factors itself. EOFRM minus
Theoretical performances. According to theoretical performances of asset pricing model and its workings with the APT, that it is multi-factor model. CAPM is one model mask making theory, that it is closely compact model with all the essentials in it. But if we look for the best APT, arbitrage pricing theory, we can say it is a surely multi-factor model. It not only analyzes the risk factor, but it also helps to make the price adjustable and for the recent production also, which will make the company to sell their commodity. Empirical performances. It is a great way for people to know the efficient ways to make an arbitrage pricing theory model. But many people choose capital asset pricing theory formula as it is a perfect way to deal with it, and it is the best way for making it perfectly integrated. Moreover, the risk factors are also included for arbitrage pricing theory model, but it is selected in a long unnatural way of to get progress as always. An empirical check of the arbitrage pricing theory entails a technique to recognize top features of the main factors designed rather than merely an accumulation mean variable efficient factor portfolios that pays the various relations. Conclusion. There are many more other essential as always, and also a few drawbacks as well for every model. In short, the assumptions are as follows, which states whatever the model assumes, while making it in progressive manner. 1. The goal to increase financial utilities. 2. Whether they are reasonable and risk average. 3. Whether they are cost takers, like if they cannot affect prices. 4. Trade without deal or taxation costs. Thank you.